Hi everyone. Today we're going to be talking about a very important topic, nutrition and exercise. First, let's meet each other. Hi, my name is Mrs. Cutshaw. What's your name? You can use the sentence frame on the screen to practice speaking. I am a teacher at Northwest Middle School. Where do you go to school? Cool, I'm sure that's an awesome school. As we learn today, you will see different symbols. If you see this symbol, listen carefully. If you see this symbol, you are going to speak out loud. If you see this symbol, you're going to read either silently or you might read out loud with me. If you see this symbol, you are going to write on your own piece of paper. The materials that I will use today are a paper plate. If you don't have a paper plate, that is okay. You can use a piece of paper. You will also need something to write with. So a marker, a pen, or a pencil. Okay, I'm not going to read today's objectives, but you will be doing something today to practice your listening, your writing, your reading, and your speaking. So we have a lot of different things planned for today, so let's get started. The first topic that we will talk about today is exercise. Do you know how many minutes every day you should be active? Take a guess. If you said 60 minutes, you got it. 60 minutes is the same as 1 hour, which sounds like a lot of time to do one activity. But we can split that hour up so that we can do lots of activities in that hour. Let me show you. Here's a picture of a clock, and I have split the clock into 4 different parts or quarters. So let's say that I do one activity for 1/4 of this hour. We call this a quarter hour, and it's the same thing as saying 15 minutes. Or I might do an activity for 1/4, 2/4. 2/4 is the same thing as 1/2. So we call it a half hour or 30 minutes. You might really like a certain activity and want to do it even longer. So 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. We say 3/4 hour, which is the same thing as 45 minutes. Or of course, you could choose one activity that you want to do 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, all 4 quarters, which I'm sure you know is 1 hour or 60 minutes. Let's take a look at some of the activities that you might be doing right now at home. There's a lot of activities on the screen. I want you to tell me, or you can point on your screen to 3 activities that you enjoy. As you tell me, I am going to circle activities that I like. I like basketball. I like hiking. And I like walking. I don't have a dog, but I still like walking in my neighborhood. Okay, now that we have found some activities that we enjoy doing, we are going to make a plan for doing them in the future. Take a look at my friend Maya's plan. Maya wants to be active for 60 minutes, but she doesn't want to do only one activity for all 60 minutes. She wants to do 3 activities. Here's her plan. Listen carefully to Maya's plan, and you can read along with me or in your head. She will play tennis for a quarter hour. She will play frisbee for a half hour. She will walk the dog for a quarter hour. Let's add up Maya's plan to see if it equals 60 minutes. So, do you guys remember how long a quarter hour is? Yep, 15 minutes. She's playing frisbee for a half hour. A half hour is 30 minutes. And then she will walk the dog for another quarter hour. So another 15 minutes. Let's add. 5 plus 0 plus 5 equals 10. I'm going to regroup that there. 1 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 gives us 60. So Maya has chosen 3 activities that she will do for 60 minutes. Okay, now let's look at my plan. I am only doing 2 activities. Let's see if I have enough activities to equal 60 minutes. You can listen or read along with me. I will practice yoga for a half hour. I will play basketball for a half hour. Do you remember how many minutes are in a half hour? Yep, 30 minutes. Yoga for 30 minutes. Basketball for 30 minutes. Let's add 30 plus 30. That's easy, 60. Yes, I have enough activities to equal 60 minutes. I want you to notice that I also use this verb will. I will practice. I will play. That doesn't mean that I'm doing it right now. It means I'm going to do it in the future. So maybe later this afternoon or tomorrow. Okay, now it's your turn. I'm going to have you make your own activity plan. So you can choose from the activities that you see on the screen here, or maybe you'd like to do another activity. You can use the sentence frame to write your sentence. And then you will choose how long you will do the activity. For example, I will dance for a half hour. I will ride my bike for a half hour. You might only pick one activity, or you might pick many activities. So you might only write one sentence, or you might write many sentences. Be sure that all your activities add up to 1 hour or 60 minutes. I want you to press pause on the screen right now so that you can write your sentences. I really wish that I could read all of your activity plans. I bet you have a lot of fun things planned for tomorrow. The next topic that we will talk about is nutrition. Nutrition is healthy food for our bodies. We have to eat healthy foods so that we can keep our bodies running. Do you see this picture? What does this remind you of? For me, I have one of these in my car, and it tells me when I'm out of gas. If my car is out of gas, my car does not work anymore. Just like a car, Our bodies need gas or fuel to run and to work and to be able to do all of the activities that we love to do. So we need to eat a lot of different food to fuel our bodies. Did you know that there are actually different food groups? Do you know how many food groups there are? Take a guess. There are five food groups. We are going to learn the names of each food group. Okay, I want you to repeat after me. So I will say the name of a food group, and I want you to say it back to me. Are you ready? Dairy, vegetables, fruits, grains, protein. There's a lot of good food on this list. I bet you could find some of this food in your house right now. I also bet you have a lot of other different kinds of foods in your house. I'm going to share with you some of my favorite foods from each food group. So from the dairy group, I love cheese. Do you have a favorite food in the dairy group? What about vegetables? I always put bell peppers and avocados in my eggs in the morning. It's so good. Do you have a favorite vegetable? Fruits? I like strawberries. Strawberries are my favorite. What's your favorite fruit? Grains are things like bread, cereal, and pasta. I really like tortillas. I eat them with my tacos, and sometimes I'll make like a breakfast burrito. Do you have a favorite grain? And then the last one is protein. I eat chicken and eggs pretty much every day. What do you like to eat? Cool. Okay, we are going to read together. You can read out loud with me, or you can just listen. The 5 food groups. In order to grow strong and have the energy to do all the activities you love, it is important to eat food from all 5 of the food groups. Fruits and vegetables should fill half of your plate. Fruits and vegetables make your immune system strong. The immune system fights off diseases and infections in your body so you don't get sick. Your body uses grains as its main source of energy. Not only do grains give you energy to run and play sports, but they also give energy to your brain. Proteins help you build and repair muscles. Dairy contains calcium, which helps to grow strong bones and teeth. All 5 food groups are important for your body. Okay, now that we have learned a little bit about the 5 food groups, I want you to answer some questions. I will read the question and you will tell me the answer, which is one of the food groups. Which food group builds strong bones and teeth? Dairy. Did you say dairy? I hope so. Okay, next question. Which food gives your body and brain energy? That is grains. Which food group builds and repairs muscles? Yes, protein. And the last one, which 2 food groups help you to not be sick? There's only 2 left. So hopefully you say Fruits and vegetables. Good job. Okay, here's the last part of our lesson. We are going to build a plate. So if you have a paper plate, you can use it now. If you don't have a paper plate, I want you to draw the plate that you see on your screen just the way that it looks. So I'm going to draw on my plate, and I want you to draw on your plate or paper. The first thing I will do is draw a line to split my plate in half. And remember, half of our plate needs to be fruits and vegetables. F, fruits, V, vegetables. Now I'm going to draw a section for grains and proteins. G, grains, P, proteins. And then D for dairy. I'll just put him at the top. Next, you need to plan which meal that you want to talk about. My favorite meal is breakfast, but let's practice saying the 3 different meal types together. Repeat after me. Breakfast, lunch, dinner or supper. Great. Let me show you how the activity works. I'm going to choose a food from every food group for my meal. So let's do dairy together. I like yogurt. This one right here. So I'm going to put yogurt on my plate. Okay, the next category is vegetables. I think I want peppers and avocado. For my fruits, I am going to put some blueberries in my yogurt. And then for grains, I think I will eat a bagel. And protein, I love eggs for breakfast. Eggs. Okay, now that I have filled my breakfast plate with so many good foods, I'm going to practice speaking about my plate. So, I will eat blueberries for my fruits. I'm using these sentence frames right here. I will eat peppers and avocado for my vegetables. I will eat a bagel for my grains. I will eat eggs for my protein. I will eat yogurt for my dairy. Now it's your turn. You can pause the video, and I want you to build a plate. Decide what meal that you will be planning and fill it with all your favorite things. When you're ready to practice your speaking, you can unpause the video. Okay, I hope that you filled your plate with a lot of healthy and delicious foods. Now you are going to be practicing speaking about your plate. Use the sentence frames just like I did and tell me all about your plate. I'm going to pause the video to listen to you. You can pause the video to speak. I loved hearing about all of the healthy foods that you are planning to eat for your meal. Thank you so much for learning with me today, and I hope that you have a lot of great ideas for activities that you can do and some healthy foods that you can eat while we are on break. See you later.